What's up, everybody? Figure it's time to go ahead and do a little update for you guys. Tonight I'm just going to focus mainly on my breeding pairs and to show you all what's going on with them and show you some of the fry that I have growing out from them. This right here, of course, is my Red Devil pair. They still have their last spawn in with them. Those fry are probably about a ½ inch or something, something close to there. These guys are actually acting like they want to spawn again. The female, she's been dropping her tube quite a bit here the last day or two. And they've been kind of going through pre-spawn mode. So I guess probably tomorrow I'm going to have to try to pull these fry out of here. Figure out where I'm going to put them to let them grow out a little bit. I may actually be able to put them with the last spawn. The fry from their first spawn, or I don't know, I think maybe about an inch. So I might just be able to throw all these guys together in one tank. But we'll see how it goes. It's just such a pain to pull fry out of this tank because this is a 150-gallon tank, and I got quite a bit of wood in there, so it is kind of a chore when you try to catch fry out of such a out of a decent-sized tank like this. The female right there, she's just going off. She's been biting at the front glass quite a bit. Now look at the little hump she's been growing here since her tube started dropping the other day. Her head just swelled up quite a bit. Pretty impressed by that. The male has actually shrunk down a little, it seems like, but oh well, I'm not really too worried about it. And these guys here, they're doing pretty good together. I had a little spat with them. I don't know, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. The male got a little pissy with the female and kind of beat her up a little bit, so I divided them for, I guess it was about a day and a half, and then reintroduced them. They were good to go. I don't know what happened. I guess they just got a little fed up with each other or something, but as you see, they appear to be doing fine now. Swing over here and check out the umbies real quick, even though technically these guys aren't a breeding pair or anything yet, but I am trying to pair them up. This, of course, is my big male Havoc. It's a wild caught umbi, or Rio Magdalena umbi. He's pushing somewhere around a 14-inch mark now. He's been packing on quite a bit of bulk here. It seems lately, getting a lot taller, a lot wider. But he's a pretty good-looking fish. He is by no means anywhere near in the league of carnage, but dude's got a great personality on him and all that. So he'll be sticking around even if he ends up just being a wet pet. I'm not really sure what's going to happen when I try to introduce the female. I still have Carnage's sister Jade divided over there on the other side. You see her over there, she's pretty much at the very end of the tank. I don't know if I can really get her to come up on video or not, because it's real dark over here. I've only got a 4-foot light on this 6-foot tank, so her end's rather dark, and naturally she doesn't want to go to the side where the light is. Maybe I can coax her over here. Where is she? There, you're getting a reflection from the Red Devil's tank. But I guess we're not really going to get to see her all that well. I apologize for that. But if I have time tomorrow after I get done catching this fry, I may, you can see the holes I have blocked off there in the divider. I may actually add another one because I only have 2 holes in it right now. There's one down there at the bottom and one near the top. I may go ahead and open them up. I haven't really decided if I want to just open the holes or just pull the divider. I would really like to get the divider out of there just because I don't like having Havoc, split with only, he's got like 3/4 of the tank, I guess. But I like him to have as much room as possible, and the sooner I can get this divider out, the better. So, my thought is I'm going to try them together a time or two. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to pull her out and pair her with something else, and maybe look for a bigger female for Havoc. I'm just not sure. I mean, if it doesn't work, Havoc's got got a butthole personality to him, and he may not end up working out as far as, trying to breed him. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you all updated on the progress with him. But I'll pause this for a second, and we'll go in the other room and check out my Amarillos. Alright, I'm back. And now you're looking at my wild-caught Amarillo pair. These guys, a little while back, I didn't get to make an update when this happened, but apparently sometime when I still had the fry in with them, I think the fry had been in with them almost a month. I'm not sure exactly why, but I think the female started eating some of the fry or something because the male decided he wanted to wanted to snap on her, and he beat the crap out of her, so I had to divide them. And that was when I actually noticed her eat a couple fry. I'm not sure if she was doing it before I divided them or not, but when I divided them, some fry swam over to her side, and I watched her snag them. So it's very possible that she was eating the fry, and that's what caused him to snap. But I did manage to save quite a few of them, so I'm going to grow some of them out and see how they turn out. These guys, it's kind of a funny story behind it too. I had them divided for a few weeks, and gave them a week apart, tried to reintroduce them. It didn't work, so I gave it another couple days, tried it again. I tried a few times, and every time the same thing happened. It would go good for a few minutes, then the male would just get overly aggressive, and I had to put the divider back in. Well, I guess at some point when I was at work, the female broke through the divider because I came home and I had turned the room light on, hadn't turned the tank light on yet, and I just walked out of the room, didn't notice anything yet. I come back and went to turn the tank light on, and it was at that time I noticed the divider was screwed up and wasn't in place the way, it was still there, but it was knocked to the side. So my first thought was, oh crap, I've got a beat up female. So I look in there, and I see these two swimming together, the female going into breeding dress, and kind of trying to start to pre-spawn with him. Really surprised me. I've never, in all my time fish keeping, I've never had a pair that I've had to separate reintroduce themselves and pair back up like that. Anytime I've had a pair separated and the divider got knocked down, it usually spelled bad results. Most of y'all guys know how that is. You try your hardest a lot of times, and even with the dividers, everything doesn't work out all the time as planned. I'm kind of glad that this worked out how it did, and it saved me the frustration to keep trying to introduce them, being that they did it on themselves. So I guess they were ready, so I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on them this time after they spawn. I said the fry was in with them close to 3 weeks to a month before I had the issue with them, so I'm kind of wondering if the female was ready to spawn and decided to try to kill off the previous spawn, and the male just wasn't having that, or what happened. But I'm going to try to keep a closer eye on them this time, and maybe go ahead and pull the fry at 3 weeks. It's going to be a pain to do, but I may just go ahead and pull them early, just leave a few in there, but try to ward off that same issue happening again. It is a learning experience with these. I've never bred Amarillos before, and I've heard from talking to a lot of people that have kept them that they are a rather hard species to breed just because of aggression. So I guess I'm lucky that my pair does get along pretty decently. You see the female there; she's starting to grow a decent nuchal hump on her. We'll check out the tank below them. We got some of their fry down there. See the bubbles on the glass. I did a water change in this tank a little while ago, but these are all F1 Amphilophus Amarillas. These are off of my wild caught pair you just seen above them. These guys are developing pretty nicely. They're all about 1 inch, maybe some a little bit over 1 inch, but I really can't wait to see how these turn out. Their parents, in my opinion, are rather good looking, so I would figure they probably make some decent looking offspring. So I've got a few live plants in there. Luckily these guys haven't torn them up yet. They have nipped on the leaves a little bit, but nothing too drastic, so it's all good. I'll swing across the room real quick and show you my Red Devil, some of the Red Devil fry. This is from their first spawn. This is a little 29 gallon. I'm actually about to move them into a larger tank here in the next probably week or so. Might have to do it sooner if I try to put them together with the spawn that they currently have in the tank. But yeah, these are Red Devils off my pair that I just showed you a few minutes ago. And actually my camera doesn't really want to focus on these guys all that well. But anyways, you get there's not much to look at on them yet. They're just starting to get striped a little bit. Some of them have a teeny bit of color to them, but not much to speak of. But we'll keep you all updated on the progress with these, and when they're available. I have had quite a few people asking about them. Same with the Amarillos. They will be probably ready in another, I don't know, month or two. I'm going to say probably closer to 2 months, because I like to try to grow them out, to at least probably, you know, around the 2-inch range before I start selling them. I like to see how they're going to look before I start putting them out on the market. You know, at least make sure that they look good, you know, at a small size, no deformities, you know, nothing like that. I don't really have the time to grow them out to a large size, you know, to check the quality of them, but I usually do end up keeping a few and growing them, you know, to a larger size myself. You know, that's if I don't end up keeping them myself, but that's beside the point right now. Check out the Novi real quick while we're in here. I just did a water change on their tank earlier today too, so he's kind of, big boy's kind of pissy. See my female come out there. She's a lot of times she's hiding when I want to do a video, but she's showing some real good colors right now. I think she's actually probably getting ready to want to spawn here before long. That's usually when she gets really, really blue like that. The big boy over here splashing water at me. I guess he wants a little camera time too. But this guy's just freaking insane. That's why, you know, I try not to do, I don't actually do videos of these guys too much, because you can see what he's doing right now and he's actually being relatively tame. He just loves to splash water and, you know, bang the glass and everything like that when I'm in here trying to feed or shoot, do anything for that matter. It doesn't make any difference. If I just walk in this room, he starts going off. And they don't even have Fry right now, so y'all can only imagine how he is with Fry. Let me get up here a little closer to the tank, try to show him off a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't freak out on me and start smashing everything. But he's growing, not very fast. Looks like maybe his head's getting a little bit bigger and everything. It's hard for me to really notice. You know, I just got to see these guys every day. I'm sure some of y'all will notice. But yeah, he's still just being a big ass like usual. You know, I'm highly debating that if I get a good male candidate from out of his offspring, well, I already know I'm going to try to grow one out and possibly pair it up with a wild caught female when I can get my hands on one. And you know, if I can do that, I may very well separate this pair, just because, you know, keeping these two together is really being a chore. They get along very well, but you know, as far as me trying to clean the tank, you know, remove Fry from the tank when they have Fry, just do, you know, anything in this room, period, you know, I always had to worry about, you know, big boy injuring himself because he's always slamming into everything, just trying to be aggressive and drive me out of the room. And, you know, I really don't want to take the chance on him injuring himself. So if I can, you know, get a good looking smaller pair together to still be able to produce quality Fry for everybody, I will probably end up separating these guys, as much as I hate to do it because they are, you know, such an awesome pair. It's just, you know, I got to look out for their benefit and, you know, for mine too, because, you know, it's hard to, like I said, it's hard to deal with these guys, especially, you know, when they're this large and this aggressive. Sometimes it's just more work than it's worth. But you know, I'll let y'all know what I end up doing. It'll be quite a while probably before that happens anyways, because you know, I got to find the right one. If I'm going to have one to replace Big Boy as my breeder, it's going to have to be the right fish. But anyways, guys, I've been going on here long enough. I'm going to make another update here for y'all, I don't know, maybe in the next couple days. I'll do an update on the rest of my tanks and all the rest of my umbies and everything. I did get rid of quite a few of them, so I'm down to pretty much the umbies I'm going to be keeping for a while. And, you know, making my final picks. Of course, y'all know Carnage, he's here to stay. But I got to, you know, got to do a little bit of deciding and trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do as far as, you know, which one of the umbies I'm going to try to breed and all that, because sometimes those decisions can be kind of hard. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. See y'all next time.